The case has been adjourned to the 24th of September. Now, the Economic Crimes Commission, EFCC, has refuted allegation in some quarters that operatives of the commission raided the residence of former governor of Lagos State, Akinwumi Ambode. A statement by the acting head media and publicity of EFCC, Tony Orilade, says the EFCC did not raid Ambode's house. It is instructive that his administration, like other former governors, is under investigation since they no longer constitutionally enjoy immunity against prosecution. He therefore stated that whatever the commission is presently doing with regards to the investigation is in line with its mandate and the rule of law. Orilade wants the public to know that the commission does not carry out investigation on the pages of the newspapers or through the media. He said operations are always covered until at a time when they file charges in court. The Conference of Speakers of State Houses of Assembly has been held in Lagos with a focus on how to attain financial autonomy by the legislative arm of government in states. Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives Ahmed Idris Wase, at the opening of the conference, urged the speakers to save the local government system from imminent collapse. Babatunde Saiki reports.
The conference affords speakers the opportunity to discuss widely on legislative matters as it affects their respective states. It is also an opportunity to deliberate on issues bordering on financial autonomy and capacity building. The Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Ahmed Idris Wase, emphasized the need for skillful display of intellectual inputs, which he said requires acquisition of knowledge through training, workshops and retreats.
The local government is the most crucial tier of government, and I believe together we'll put our hands together on deck to ensure we'll take out the shackles.
Chairman, Conference of Speakers, represented by the Speaker, Taraba State House of Assembly, appealed to relevant authorities in government to effect implementation of the financial autonomy of the legislature, which the President had already assented to.
The one we know is the one signed by Mr. President, and that's the one that is being recognized by the Constitution. So ours is to see that, to ensure that this provision is being implemented.
If they are not well equipped, if they are lacking in capacity on how to make law, on most of these fundamental issues, we won't be able to realize any good governance in Nigeria.
It gives us leverage to act independently. You know, when you act independently, you are free, you are liberated.
More than 25 speakers attended the roundtable conference. In Lagos, Tunde Saiki, NTA News.
Nigeria is said to have the capacity in space-dependent technologies to address her challenges, and these experts at the 9th Space Conference in Abuja using the theme exploration of equatorial orbit for space optimization to turn around the country's fortunes. Olainka Ojo reports.
Nigeria as a nation within the equatorial belt, characterized by the ionization anomaly, is said to have a natural access to the equatorial orbit, which the country should take as an advantage. Those who know say it is feasible.
The cost of launch is lower to the cost of launching from the polar orbit.
Already, there's an international advocacy for collaboration towards exploration of the equatorial orbit. And experts here feel Nigeria should be a frontliner in the quest, just as other countries have taken advantage of the polar orbits.
If we domesticate our satellite technology in Nigeria, we'll be able to save capital flight instead of taking hard currencies out.
For a country like Nigeria, where we need a lot of revisiting of our satellites for information gathering, we need to make use of this equatorial orbit.
Experts like Umar Sani Abdullahi said, Nigeria has been in the space program for 20 years and has the capacity to actively harness space technology.
Even when there's little resources, we can be able to generate enough to do research.
Reviewing the budgetary system and procurement law to favor space science and technology, others here say can address cyber war and terrorism.
use of implicitly programmed machines that can fight against them.
With this new resolve, Umar Sani and other experts are optimistic that Nigeria's quest for optimum utilization of her space technology is on course. Olayinka Ojo, NTA News.
And as many countries of the world, including Nigeria, continue to explore nuclear technology for wealth and job creation, utilities as well as sundry issues on safety of nuclear materials remain a challenge. Key players in the sector are in Abuja to proffer proactive measures to mitigate nuclear leak and sabotage. Kelvin Ebo-Nwai reports.
Among other capabilities, nuclear technology has enormous potentials for generating power, which attracts the attention of interested countries to develop nuclear plants, which is Nigeria's vision, with target year in 2025. Regulatory and security agencies are not, however, unmindful of the threat that nuclear leak or sabotage poses to national security in a world where terror is a regular occurrence. This seminar is a brainstorming session at the Nigerian Institute for Security Studies on how to develop and implement a human reliability management program to keep those who have authority and access to nuclear reactors loyal to the system.
It's just like the knife in your kitchen. You can use it to peel yam and cook. You can also use it to kill somebody. So nuclear is like that. So we can use it for improvement in the socio-economic development of our country. And this is the emphasis of the government. That's why I have no fear.
The national political activities were developed based on this. To stop what we call the proliferation. You cannot proliferate nuclear weapons across the world because those who have it cannot apply it or use it, and some are even asked to reduce what they have as weapons. So it's an international treaty that not only Nigeria, many countries that are out of this group cannot accept to do that.
Deliberation's ultimate direction is towards the achievement of a robust safety mechanism in all sectors of the country where nuclear technology will be deployed for economic development, including agriculture and protection of the nation's critical infrastructure. In Abuja, Kelvin Ebo-Nwai, NTA News.
President Muhammadu Buhari has approved replacements for heads of federal government agencies that were recently appointed as ministers. In a statement, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, states that Senator Bashir Garba Muhammad has been appointed Federal Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons. He replaces Sadia Umar Farouk. Dr. Choma Ejikeme has been appointed Executive Secretary, Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate, replacing Sharon Ikeazo, while Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi is now Director General and CEO, National Information Technology Development Agency. For Executive Commissioner, Nigerian Communications Commission, President Buhari has forwarded Adeleke Morun Farouk Adewolu's